What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Today, we're going
What's
to
up?
discuss the biggest surprises in the PBA draft. It's a day after that. Biggest surprises, biggest fallers, steals of the draft, and then we're gonna discuss the Zav Lucero trade to
Yeah.
Magnolia. So let's first discuss the biggest surprises. I think the biggest surprise for me was RJ Abarientos at the third spot. Not saying that he's not talented. It's just more of iniisip ko lang yung fit. Yun lang. Fit in terms of sa Hinebra.
Uh,
But with regards to the talent, RJ Abarientos is that guy.
yes. I agree naman in that sense. I was surprised they went with RJ as well. I thought that they would go
Nakagulat, no?
and get. I thought they would go and get a big. Or I don't even think they got a big in this whole draft. They drafted RJ. They drafted Didat Hanapi for some reason. And then
Paulo
Paulo
Hernandez. They traded
Yeah, so they
those
drafted
two to Terra Firma, bro. Trinade na sila.
Who?
Si Paulo Hernandez and Didat.
No!
Trinade na sila. They're
For
not with
who?
Hinebra anymore. Second round pick ata ng Terra Firma sa season 50. So that's next year.
No, my boy Paulo.
Pero if you want Paulo to get better, lagay mo sa Terra Firma. Let him
Yeah.
prove himself, diba?
Yeah. But then okay. Going back to what you were talking
Anyway,
about.
go.
I do think it's kind of wild that the Hinebra went with RJ Barrientos. I thought there were many other options available. Specifically like Kai Balungay, Jonel Policarpio could have even gone 3. Kalen Johnson.
Si Kaylan yung actually favorite natin actually to make it to the third. That
I
was
doubt
me.
he would have made it to the third. But then like there was a very decent possibility.
Oh.
There's a very decent possibility he could have done it. And then yeah, but I think right now, in terms of like we say that the guards we're saying that the guards of Hinebra are kind of stacked. If we look at it right now, are they stacked? LA Tenorio, as much as we love that guy, he's a lot. Father Time has caught up with LA, right? So we're barely gonna see him play. Scotty is injured right now, right? Mav has shown that right now he hasn't been fitting well in Hinebra or hasn't been playing well for Hinebra. Who's the other point guard?
What do you mean? Nards Pinto?
Nards Pinto we haven't used in decades.
Well, ginagamit lang siya for stops. You need him for stops. Rules. You need good 10 minutes. Yung Pinto yung lalagay mo.
Yeah, it's super specific lang nung time na ginagamit mo si Nards, which is surprising because he's not even that bad. He's not even bad, period.
Nards That's all-star Nards Pinto, by the way.
All-star. And then Stephen Holt as well is your new technically guard. So right now, I think if you truly think about it, Nards Pinto is not a point guard. Mava Hamnisi is technically a point guard, but then
anyway.
True point guard right now, technically, I don't think you really have one for Jin. Right now. I don't think you have a true point guard right now for Jin. That's my point. You don't really have a true point. So drafting RJ, especially alam naman natin si Coach Tim love niya yung mga Abarientos.
Discuss niya sa draft, diba?
This guy was like, if you can be half the player, your uncle was, you're gonna be fine. Yung mga ganon. When he said that, so we know right now that maybe that's why they took RJ. It could. I was really surprised they took RJ. I thought there was a much better. I thought there were not better, but much more fitting players for them to get. But what's done is done, and they got RJ, and let's see how it fits. I don't think naman the point guard spot right now isn't that stacked for Jin considering injuries.
Wala rin si Scotty, no?
Yeah. Considering injuries lang, like just purely based off of considering injuries. That's why I don't think it's necessarily that bad. From Hinebra to get a point guard. Pero ayun, I really wish they got Kai or
Paulie or Kalen.
Or Paulie or Kalen. Even Kalen, bro. I'm not a big fan of Kalen, but then at least he's big. At least he ain't a point guard, you know. But it's okay.
Actually, okay ako dun sa Kalen Chongson that's actually another surprise. Kalen Chongson falling to number 7. Even Coach Yeng in an interview said na, hindi ko expect that Kalen Chongson will fall to us. But here we are. We got Kalen Chongson. And I think bagay siya for Rain or Shine considering na you can slot him at the 3 or at the 4 and just adds more depth. And para may konting leeway si Villegas because coming from an ACLC Lou to ease into the role, he can learn from Kalen Chongson who's 32 years old. And those are the things that their young forwards can learn from.
And speaking of Ross, I think they actually gave some of the bigger surprises of the night. Felix Lemetti at 7.
Yes. No, 8. Felix Lemetti is 8.
8 ba? Sorry.
7 si Kaylan.
Felix Lemetti at 8. I don't think anybody saw
I'm just saying, play style niya medyo similar kay Bolik. Yung alam mo yung shot create. I'm not saying he's Bolik. I'm just saying the play style is similar to Bolik. Based from the highlights I saw from the Sweden league that he was part in. And I feel like siguro maakit sa mata yun ng Rain or Shine na okay, let's see. Tingnan natin ano makaya ibigay ng Lametti sa atin. Considering na, would you say their guard spot is a weakness or a spot that needs improvement?
Well, Karakot.
Karakot. Hindi naman weakness, but more of there's another ceiling.
Something they could improve on. I think something
yun. Not a weakness, but something they can improve on. Tama.
Yes, that's how I would say it. It's something that they absolutely can improve on. So yeah, Felix Lemetti kind of surprised me. Another surprise that I had in this draft was, what name did I put here? Mark Nonoy going number 10.
Oh, bro. Nauna pa si Mark Nonoy more than Evan Nelly, which we're gonna discuss
we'll talk
later.
about it later. Mark Nonoy going all the way to going up to 10.
To Terra.
I get it. Shooter. I genuinely think he kind of fits well with Huami. So it's not that bad as you would think.
If you want an offensive lineup, pero pag defense, I don't know.
I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised considering that there was a CJ Cancino available, and CJ Cancino
would have fit better with Huami. I think
CJ Cancino fits better with Huami defensively and offensively. So that's why I was kind of surprised with them picking Mark Nonoy. And then another one that surprised me was the pick right before it.
Which one to?
Jerome?
Oh yeah, Jerome, bro. Jerome at night. Pero nasa mock draft siya somewhere. I forgot where I said that. Pero I had him up number 9 somewhere.
Here's the thing. Yun. Yeah. But here's the thing. I get it. Skill-wise, if he's still that guy, ang ganda nung kuha ng Mags at 9 ng Jerome Lastimosa.
Oh.
But injury-riddled lineup already. You already have an injury.
Wala na kasi Gio eh. I think they're like, sige, let's ride the Lastimosa train.
And then Paul Lee is
getting up there in age.
Basically always injured. Paul Lee's basically always injured. Mark is basically not necessarily always injured, but then he's not getting any younger either. And then you picked another injury-prone guard.
Well, it's the risk that Magnolia has that not other teams all have.
Yes, but then we'll talk about it later. They did mitigate that risk. I'd argue a little bit. They have mitigated it a little bit with the trade.
Oh, later
then, yes, but then it's still an moment for me right now. Kasi
who would you have preferred? Cancino. You could have drafted Cancino. He can run the point eh.
CJ Cancino cannot run the point.
I mean, at some point, he can run the guard spot. He can be a secondary playmaker.
But he can't bring
secondary. Yeah.
Dude, Nelly
oh yeah, Evan would have been perfect for Magnolia. I don't know why they passed upon Evan.
Nelly was still available.
Nelly na talaga yung best na for me at 9. Nelly, it's either Nelly or CJ. Yun yung ina-expect ko eh. Sabi ko, oh shit, Evan to Magnolia siguro or CJ. Biglang Mark Nonoy. Biglang Jerome Lastimosa.
And all respect to Jerome, I really think he's a baller, but then at 9, the risk by Magnolia is pretty high if you ask me.
And to add that kasi, knowing na Magnolia is always in win now mode. So it's not a knock on Jerome's talent. It's more of mas available na sina Nelly at Cancino now. Diba?
Yeah, I agree exactly. I agree.
Yun lang yun. Pero respect to Jerome pa rin. Yeah, pero sasabi lang natin,
yeah, that's basically the surprises I had. I also had CJ Katapusan. I thought he would go
first round.
Second round is CJ.
Akala ko
Siguro.
CJ, akala ko gusto mo siya ilagay sa first round. Like, where?
No,
Where do
no,
you
I
want to
thought
put CJ katapos?
no, I thought he would go lower. I thought
Third.
he was just kind of
Yeah.
high. So I was drafted. But then, I mean, hey man, if he plays well, he plays well. You know. And then
So,
yeah, that's. I'm the most surprising one to me really was Jerome at number 9.
9.
I thought Max could have gotten an Evan Nelly or a CJ Cancino at that point, but or maybe even a Francis Escandor. But
Si F,
so yeah, si F,
Oh,
like,
naunahan niya pa si Evan.
yeah, so yeah, my goodness, I'm so confused with the Evan Nelly. What happened there?
So since
But
we're
then,
talking about Evan now, this is the perfect time to insert that he's definitely one of our biggest
biggest
fallers.
spoilers. Yeah,
That's wild. Everybody had
yeah,
him in their first
so
round.
wild. That's so wild. Evan Nelly at that position is so wild.
Second pick in the in the second round, the 14th spot.
Evan Nelly at that pick is so wild. 14th, and the basic steal for the steal for what's it called for Northport to be able to get
Dave and Evan.
Evan. Like
Hindi ko
what?
expect yun, Evan and Dave in the same team.
I thought you could get one. You got both.
You got both.
You got both. The threats are crazy for Northport now, bro. Especially now that
They're so
you
deep.
base,
They're so deep.
bro. Yeah, I'll talk about. We'll add it in the Geo trade. We'll talk about it later when we talk about the Geo trade and the including Abu Tratter. But Northport isn't even. It's pretty good now.
They are pretty
Northport
good.
is
They are
pretty
really good right now. They could
Yes.
qualify for a playoff spot now.
Yeah, dude, they could even make a run to the semis. We'll talk about it again later, like we said.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna
they
get there.
fixed some of the problems that we said that they had in a very big way. Or that's how I see it, maybe.
They fixed the guard spot kasi that was an issue eh. Point guard mo, Chris Rosales, starter. Parang hindi yata. Tapos
Bro,
backup
they
mo si
not only did
Franlu.
they fix the guard spot, they fixed the
bigs din. Abu Tratter.
they got
Habang
the
injured si Kalma.
Yeah, but then again, you lost Cade.
No. Cade's there.
No, they gave up Cade also.
For who? Nandiyan pa si Cade.
Same. No. It was Cade.
No. It
was
nakalagay lang.
Cade and
No. Nakalagay lang dito Lucero.
oh, what? Why did I see Cade Flores?
Hinebra trades on Wubere to Northport for big man Ben Adamos. Yeah. But Cade's still there, bro. It's here. Magnolia acquires sophomore big man save by trading Gio and Abu. No Cade Flores.
I thought I saw Cade. I don't know.
So nandiyan pa si Cade sa nasa so this recording is still here. So deep talaga nila, bro.
So they've gotten really deep and like Northport has to be one of the winners of that draft, if you ask me.
Yo, Coach Bonnie, though, the real winner here. You get a solid lineup. You can, ito na yung time to make a move for Northport na pakita nyo na kaya nyo makisabay.
To get to the playoff. Especially considering that Hinebra and SMB, I would argue, didn't get much better. Hinebra did in terms of the point guard spot.
In a way, but in terms of fit, Northport yung plug talaga na, okay, point guard, check.
I think, and Meralco,
din, strengthening with the CJ Cancino, right?
The CJ not just CJ. That's another one of my bigger steals is, bigger fallers is motherfucking Kurt Rayson.
Oh, you're
able to get
Kurt Rayson. Oh yeah, with Meralco, yeah.
Kabottom na siya na second round siya nakuha. Ang medyo fall yun for me kasi I thought he would be maybe first half of the second round.
Di ba sa mock draft ko nasa 10 si Rayson?
Hey dude, you had it in the first.
Nakuha sa second round. Sobrang nila, sobrang solid. Nakuha nila.
In terms
Rayson
of in terms of our read on that mock draft, there were mistakes.
Dude, nasira lahat ng mock draft. Nasira lahat ng mock draft when RJ got drafted at 3. That's all hell broke loose na. Tapos pinasok ko pa si Lemeti at 8. Nasira lahat ng mock draft.
Not just that. They didn't take DJ Mitchell in the first round.
Tapos si DJ Mitchell, third round, di ba?
Third rounder siya from Abot. I thought he would be I really thought DJ Mitchell was a different beast, but I guess I was wrong. Another one who fell, I think, not even that far, but
who else pa?
what's his name? Pau Havillonar kind of fell, if you ask me.
No,
Uh,
Pau's second round though, bro. Like, pwede naman talaga si Pau
yeah,
sa
but it's
second
not
round.
bad.
Yan naman
It's
talaga
not
eh.
bad. It's not bad. But I thought he could have gone higher. CJ Payawal, bro.
Yeah, CJ Payawal fell to the
Yeah,
third round.
I know you were gonna. I thought you were gonna bring him up because you had him going number 2
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
the
go there, but since you
in the
mentioned it,
second.
nasakto. CJ Payawal, yeah, we can discuss him.
Yeah,
Northport.
it's
Ay,
weird.
Northport. Phoenix pala.
Northport,
Phoenix. Bagay siya
Phoenix.
sa Phoenix. Bagay siya sa Phoenix.
Again, even Phoenix.
Lumakas.
Dude, they have. Bro, you got Kai Balungay at 4. You got Kai Balungay. Okay, so now Phoenix
Ganda ng Phoenix
a
draft.
decent
No?
4-5.
Kai
Now you
and
have the
CJ.
Perkins. You have the Perkins.
Dude, Perk and Kai.
Balungay. Yeah, Perkins Balungay now.
Tapos
Which is
meron ka
which
pang
is a
mga
very good
Manganti,
front line.
Mocon, Tio.
Yeah, Mocon, Tio, an improving what's his name? Sean Manganti, an improving
Richie Rivero, bro. Richie Rivero's
Rivero.
good.
Exactly. So right now,
Oh.
Even Phoenix has started to look good.
Yeah.
Another
Ito
faller.
talaga yung mga times na gusto ko. Ang dami. Sana I want a 20 team PBA. Like this is a fantasy, but if we had 20 teams, mas maganda, right? Like para lang mas spread out yung mga players. Pero now it's a very stacked 12 team. 'Di ba?
Yeah.
Converge is so strong. Pero si Balti sa ano pa tatapusin pa yung MPBL. But I'm saying na in the end, lalakas ang Converge by December pagbalik ni Balti, assuming na they go all the way to the MPBL finals.
Which they will.
Which they will.
Which
or
they
at the
will.
very least semis.
Yeah. Sino ba yung main kalaban nila? Manila?
Manila Stars. Manila Stars, semis.
Yeah, I mean, Manila's good.
They could lose to Manila. I'm just saying na parang it's like SMB Meralco na the coaching of Manila can beat Pampanga. You can technically outcoach Pampanga, but then again, diba? It's like a case of SMB versus Meralco, I believe, yung Manila Stars. But yeah, that's differently.
Dude,
yeah.
Another faller for me, which I think could end up becoming the steal of the draft, and you're gonna love this is what's this called? Is Cyrus Torres.
NLEX, bro! Nakarami sa NLEX.
Cyrus went to
Torres.
Cyrus went to NLEX. What? What in the world? Like, I don't think people understand the offensive talent that Cyrus Torres is, man. That man is actually a really, really good offensive talent. And the fact you're able to get him,
sleeper si Cyrus Torres. Maganda draft na NLEX, ha?
Paulie, very
Brandon,
much.
Cyrus.
Brandon Ramirez. That man is gigantic. That man is
he's 6'4", 130 kilos. That's like 280 pounds, 290.
That man is gigantic.
He's wild.
That man is gigantic, bro. He is bro is gigantic. And then you pick up Cyrus, and then you're able to get who do you guys get the number 6? I kind of forgot. Jonel.
Paulie, Brandon, Cyrus.
Kadiri yung Jonel at 6. Kadiri.
I mean, alam mo naman yun. Sabi ko na sa'yo, parang weeks before Mario tayo Paulie was killing it in practice.
Yeah. So yeah, just a lot of teams, if you ask me, drafted well. Especially the independent teams.
Oh, yeah.
I think the independent teams drafted really, really well.
Dude, I feel like TNT might have a hard time making it to the playoffs this upcoming Governor's Cup. Unless yung kukunin nilang import is super wild.
For me, hindi pa rin.
Mahirapan TNT, no?
I mean,
Jared Brown na ata nakuha ng TNT.
Hey man, that's a pretty big pickup.
Yeah, but just compared to the others naman, na the way they retooled.
Yeah.
May mga Oftana ka pa rin in Pugoy, but I'm just saying na iba pa rin yung...
Oftana, Pugoy, you're getting Aram back, we hope. I think we're hoping to get Aram back.
Ano ba injury ni Poy?
I forgot. I don't know. I'm not super sure. No, not even just that, but also possible na BGRs, di ba? Na-injure pala si BGR, I kind of forgot that. Di ba? Am I wrong?
I'm sorry?
Di ba si BGR na-injure?
Yeah, torn ACL nga pala si BGR.
Yeah, so maybe it'll be a hard time for
TNT, but then
they're not a bad shot. It's growing.
Hirap siya sa system ni Coach Shot. Did you see? Parang his numbers went down when he went to TNT.
I think kasi in a Coach Shot system, you need to have
it's a guard
shoot.
He can shoot, pero hindi hindi lang talaga nagko-connect nung time
Can
ng
he
TNT.
shoot?
Oh, with NLEX. With NLEX, it was connecting.
Yes, yeah.
Like 29-30% connecting. Pero sa TNT, it was 24-25?
He can shoot, but then he needs to improve on it to be good in the coach shot system.
Yeah.
And
Kelly
and
Williams had to dig deep.
it doesn't help.
Kelly had to dig deep to help out TNT. Parang Kelly had to be Santa
I heard he's
Lucia.
retiring.
Ah?
I heard he's retiring na.
I don't know. Walang alam dyan.
I saw like an article about
I
it.
don't know. Nothing confirmed yet. So anyway, so those are surprises, right? How about for Meralco? Did we discuss Meralco
Oh
already?
my goodness.
We can end it with that one, and then
Meralco.
we can go straight to the trade.
Meralco steals of the draft. Bro, CJ Cancino is a 3-and-D player. He is basically one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter in this draft.
Ganda. With the fitness Meralco.
And then not just CJ, you're able to pick up Kurt Rayson. Let me just check who else they were able
Bartlett
to...
yung isa eh, pero I don't think Bartlett's gonna get signed. Jordan Bartlett. Kasi wala nang spot, bro. After Jordan Bartlett, they pass na eh.
I'm opening the picks.
Or you keep mo si Bartlett as a practice player. Pwede naman.
Grabe naman yung practice player. Jordan Bartlett. Well, not man.
Bakit? Si
Meralco
Diego
got
Darius
CJ
started as a practice player.
Kurt Rayson. JP Maguliano in the
JP
third
Maguliano
round.
nga pala nakuha nila. JP Maguliano.
JP Maguliano in the third. Maybe
He
we
could
have
replace
JP.
he could replace
Cliff.
ano pangalan nito?
Cliff Hodge.
No, not Cliff Hodge. Ano tawag dito? Cliff Hodge is ceiling. Oh yeah, he can try to replace Cliff. Pero sino ba to? Toto Jose. He can replace Toto Jose. He can replace Norbert if ever. Kasi diba they haven't been performing to Meralco's expectations. So okay, let's try JP Maguliano in the same mold.
Bro, JP Maguliano is a good ball player, brother.
He's slim na bro. Like, lumaki na rin katawan. Mas naging chiseled pala. Hindi naman lumaki but nawala yung fats.
Surprised he went that low. I'm surprised he went that low.
That's another steal, no? Si JP Maguliano.
Yeah, JP Maguliano at that spot. They already passed after that, after Bartlett. So yeah, I think steals of the draft. Another one I really think is Cyrus Torres. I told you that already.
Yeah, okay na yun.
And Peter Alfaro also.
Yeah,
I think
who got him? Terra Firma? Wait. Yeah, Terra Firma, bro. That's a good pick.
So right now, it's not bad right now for Terra Firma. Honestly, with how Hinebra drafted, and the fact that, dude, I don't think people won't bring this up, but what you just said, they got Paulo Hernandez and Didat Hanapi for a second rounder next year.
So hindi na natin masyado makikita sina yung ibang sino backup ni Wami dati? Sino na JP Calvo.
JP Calvo.
Replace them with taller guys like Hanapi, Hernandez, Alfaro. So gumanda yung rotation nila at least sa guard spot. Pero not to discount what Stephen Holt brings to the table. I'm just saying na in terms of depth, they got better.
Yeah. And I don't think people are gonna bring that up because syempre.
Iba pa rin yung Stephen Holt. Iba pa rin yun.
Yeah.
Pero in terms of bench depth.
If we look at the trade of Hinebra and Terra Firma in full, including the picks that we just that they just got and shit. Do we think now it's much fair?
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, it's closer now to being fair compared to nung
I agree.
Yeah. Pero dahil trinade na sina Hanapi at Hernandez, I mean, yeah, I guess. Kasi technically, they kind of traded their 2 second rounders as well, if you think about it, diba?
Yeah.
So para mas naging closer yung gap.
Yep, exactly. I think the gap now is not that bad at all. I think now it's not fair. I'll agree it's still not fair.
Pero mapapaisip ka, like you can think na, okay, if you really think about it, diba? May ganong angle na eh.
Yeah. In totality, not as bad as we may think. You know, that's how I see it right now. Yeah, so many steals in that draft.
Okay.
Even Ben Phillips kind of fell.
Yeah, pero si Ben sa season 50 pa eh. Hindi pa siya maglalaro this year.
Oh, why?
Finishing his business venture sa US, may mga inaayos pa siya. So draft and stash siya. Ganun yung ano niya.
Okay, if that's the case, I understand.
Yeah. So let's now discuss the final thing. Here, it's the Terra Firma. It's the Northport trade with Magnolia. Northport sends Zav Lucero for Gio Halalon and Abu Trator, and I believe that is a really nice trade. It's a fair trade. And it helps both teams, to be honest.
How does it help? Yes, very much. I kind of think I thought kasi Cade was a part of the trade. But now that it's just Zave, I think medyo lugi ang a little bit to a certain extent. Medyo lugi ang medyo lugi ang Mags. I think ha. Kasi yes, Xavier Lucero is very talented. But then you gave up Gio and another big in Abu. I thought they got both Cade and Zave in that trade. So I thought that was the case. Now that it's just Zave, I'm a little bit less happy about it or a little bit less whoa about it. But then it's still an upgrade for Magnolia in terms of a big. Now you have a very versatile big who can space the floor, and defend very well. And for Terra Firma, you now have a true point guard in Gio Halalon.
Wait, not Terra Firma Northport.
I know, but yeah, now Northport has a true point guard in Gio Halalon, which we said that they needed. They have a nice little backup big in Abu Trotter, maybe even your starter. So not bad at all for
I think
both
siya
sides.
muna starter kasi si JM Calma tore his ACL eh, 'di ba? I think last season 'yun sa All Filipino
Yeah,
Cup. So
yeah.
most likely si Trotter muna, which is really good kasi sila lagay mo, 'di ba? Sila lagay mo ano. Tapos si Onwubere is also there now with Northport. Another backup big that they can insert. Although very undersized.
Yeah, very undersized.
But
Yeah,
for Lucero, he is gonna grow with
this is a big
Magnolia.
time for Lucero.
Big time trade for Lucero.
Yeah,
He's still gonna
like
grow with Magnolia. Wala siya masyadong
yeah.
kalaban. Sino kalaban? Sina Rogue de la Rosa.
Ian Calvin, pero
Wala na si Calvin. Ay, wait lang. Diyan pa ba si Calvin? Then, diyan pa si Calvin pala.
Siyempre si Calvin, inunahan mo naman yung balita.
Pero parang he can pair with Calvin.
Oh yeah, he
Lucero
can.
Calvin. Any.
Yeah. And you're able to learn more, I think, with Ian Sanggalang. Imagine now you get to learn under Ian, a great post player. So, yeah, I think it works well for both teams in this case.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Save will get 25 to 30 minutes a game. Like, we're just making assumptions here. Or 25 to 27. Depends eh kung gusto siya ni Coach Chito. I'm sure naman si Coach Chito. He looks like a player's coach, no? Si Coach Chito, Vic Tolero.
Coach Chito is a player's coach naman. But then, people have had their problems with Coach Chito, right?
How so? Like, is it like players or management ba? Or players with regards to
Hindi ko masabi, pre. I don't think I don't think I'm the right person who would know if it's players or management.
Based lang sa mga nababasa ko, it's the way he handles the minutes. The players, yun lang based dun talaga sa minutes. Like, this player could have played more, this player could have played less. So, yun yung nababasa ko. For those listening here, you can comment like thoughts on Coach Chito. Ano nga ba? Like, for those who are more in tune with the Hot Shots roster.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it goes well for Zave there. You don't want his career to be stunted in this scenario. So I hope it goes well for Zave. And hopefully for Gio, now that this is basically him running a team now, right? We don't really normally know Zave as somebody, Gio as somebody who's going to run a team completely. So now you have that ability. Now Gio has the capability of running the whole team. So hopefully he goes well. And I think he will be able to help with Joshua Munzon's calming down.
Calm him down. Yo, Joshua.
Yeah, like we all know Joshua Munzon's very good.
Perimeter defender, yeah. Number 1 in steals.
And another thing is he gets to help Fan Yu.
And Evan.
And Evan, yeah, and Evan. So now that point guard rotation of Northport is pretty good. Now you can run basically, that would be a scary defense. Halalon, Franyu, full court press. My goodness, good night. Good night ka na dyan, pre.
Oo nga, no, pati pala si Franyu. Ang galing rin sa mga ganun.
Halalon, Franyu, press is insane.
Bunzon din, bro.
That's how I see it. I mean, yeah, and Joshua Munzon now as well.
Yeah.
That's how it gets much better.
And yeah, that's pretty much a podcast, guys. We're gonna have more in the coming days to discuss other possible trades and whatever. But yeah, as always, for those listening on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. While on Spotify, don't forget to follow. This is Nico, this is Mario, my partner. See you guys next time, and peace. Thank you as always.